Greetings, fellow songwriters and seekers, and welcome back to Muse Measure. If you haven't done so yet, please take a moment, hit that guy in the lotus petal, and subscribe to our channel. All right, this question comes from Bob, who has this great channel called Not the Chair Circle, which deals with spreading the word about this phobia of seeing chairs in a circle, especially around group therapy or work developments. I definitely have this phobia. Whenever I walk into a room and I see chairs in circles, I know, I'm going to have to go down that road. But Bob writes these great songs, which are very raw and very funny, a lot of them. His humor's right up my alley. I love his humor, so you should definitely check out some of his videos. And he's a very thoughtful songwriter and often gives you these great questions. So he had this really interesting insight that he just posted as a comment, and I thought I'd address it here in a video. So he said, "It is indeed interesting how form and structure can radically help or hinder a song and the conveying of a message. How do you feel about genre? I have, on occasion, found that one of my songs that wasn't working as a rock number suddenly made more sense, with a few technical tweaks, as a jazz piece. To my great shame, one comedy number I wrote was described by a listener as poignant after I switched it from swing jazz to a blues, with no change in the lyrics. Have you ever changed genre midstream? Really enjoying your program. Very thought-provoking. Love, light, and peace, Bob McGowan." Not the Chair Circle. Thank you, Bob, and thank you for your kind words and for being a regular viewer. I've really been enjoying your channel as well. Look forward to diving in a little bit more deeper to learn about all this interesting insights into the not chair circle. So yeah, switching genres. You know, I was thinking about this question earlier today, and I haven't done it that much. And I really should experiment with it. I could see it as a great solution for songs that fail. And we all have songs that fail for one reason or another. But let's say we have a song that we think is pretty good, but it just doesn't work for some reason. It's a country song or a blues song, and it just doesn't resonate. It just doesn't fit, and you just don't know what else to do. I never thought before that you could just like, oh, well, let's try it as a jazz number. Let's try it as a blues number. Let's try it as a salsa number. And that's really great. It reminds me of some of the demos that I've heard of very famous songs. So Bruce Springsteen just put out a collection of his Nebraska recordings, but the ones he did with the full E Street Band, where you have these songs like Johnny 99 or Wreck on the Highway. Maybe that's a Woody Guthrie song. No, I think that's his. But it's with a full band, and it sounds wrong. It sounds like it just doesn't work. Or his version of, the original version of Born in the USA that's and the demo there in that collection, it's just like amazing that, oh, this song kind of sucks in its original state. But when they tweaked it and made it into this, barn burner, this rockin' tune with a really heavy backbeat, and the keyboard on it, it just all of a sudden grew wings and took off and became this amazing piece of music and lyrics. All that was there before, it just was in the wrong form, and it was in the wrong, I guess you could say, genre or subgenre. Another example is Bob Dylan's Like a Rolling Stone. If you listen to the bootleg, I think volume 1 through 3, there's a version where Bob Dylan's doing it on the piano, and it starts out as a waltz. So taking this song and imagine, well, let's play a little bit. It's funny to think of, Once upon a time you dressed so fine, threw the bums a dime in your prime. Well, didn't you? People call, say beware doll, you're bound to fall. You thought they were all kidding you. You used to laugh about. Anyways, that's kind of fun to sing it like that, but that song just wouldn't work as a waltz. It seems great now, and I think if we heard it, like if you went to a live show and there was a band that did it as a waltz, especially like a bluegrass band, it would be really charming and delightful, and you would love it. But I think for the song to have been birthed into the world like that, it would have fallen flat. It needed to be this raucous, finger-pointing, in your face to the folk community, or however you want to interpret that message, whether it's to the folk world or to a particular person, probably both. But it needed to have that energy to it in order for it to take on this iconic status that it now has, and it's one of the great songs of all time. So it's interesting to see that it started out as a waltz. Now, if you're like me, and I think most of you guys are, you don't have a producer. And not having a producer means that you don't have somebody who's going to be thinking of like, oh, well, that would sound better as this. And I think it's really hard for us as songwriters to come up with these songs, and we think of them as one way, we write them that way, we demo them that way, and already they take on different forms and put on different clothing through that process. They change a lot. I like to record as I'm writing, so I come up with an idea and I record it on my iPhone, and I can hear how it develops over time that way. And it's really radically different from the very initial kernel finally to the demo. The demo process especially changes the feel of it, because when you add all these other instruments and semi-professional recording gear, all of a sudden it takes on a different life totally. So sometimes you can hate it at that point, just like, oh, this song got ruined through the demo process. And that's happened to me a few times where I've actually redone the demo because it's just like the demo killed it. But getting back to like knowing that form of the song, and then to take that leap of imagination, like, well, what would this be as a Wagnerian aria? Or what would this be as a Gesualdian madrigal? Or what would this be as a New Orleans funeral march? That is really hard to imagine. And maybe that would be a cool thing to try with AI, is to put your demo up onto AI and say, well, what would this sound like as, a mariachi song? I think AI can do that now with the Suno app. So that would be a cool thing to try. I guess that's one positive thing that AI has for music, is you can try those things out. So yeah, switching genres would be very cool. And maybe, I think especially for failed songs that you feel like, okay, this song was pretty good, but somehow I went down the wrong path and spoiled the song somehow along the way. I think that's a great time to try a different genre with it, to like breathe new life into it. And I think I'm going to try that with some of my failed songs that didn't make it onto albums, is to maybe revisit them and try them, maybe with the help of AI, to see what they would sound like in other genres. So it's a brilliant idea, Bob, and thank you so much for sharing it. I want to hear maybe a before and after. Do you have a video that has this before and after of this song that you turn into a jazz song? I'd like to maybe hear the two different versions, if you have it, because that'd be cool to see what the difference is. So thank you so much, Bob. Keep up your incredible work on your channel. If you haven't checked out Bob's channel, please do so. I'll put a link to it down below. And if any of you guys else want to share your experience with this, I'd love to hear about it. Put it in the comments, or you can send me a message at tyler@musemeasure.com. Until next time, best of luck with your songwriting and your spiritual practice.